Hi, my name's Dennis Reeves. I have stage 4 cancer. I don't know how long I got to live or if I get to cure it. I'm out here breaking my back, messing up my bones. I can't hardly walk, but I'm out here working because society says that, you know what, you got 2 hands, 2 legs, you go to work. That's fine and dandy. The one thing I do want to tell you people is that there's a lot of things I know on this earth, and there's going to be a lot of people that watch this and say, you know what, he's crazy. Well, that's fine. That's up to you. But what I do know is that path we're headed down is not working. We're destroying ourselves. We're destroying our society. We're destroying our earth. And we're going to continue to do that. Now, there is an entity out there, and I call it an entity, and some people call it God. Some people call it other names, which it's fine with that. Like it said, it's the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, and it is all one. Lots of times it talks to me. Lots of times it sends me pictures, messages. Now, before anybody says, you know what's the voice sound like? Well, that's not true. There's no voice. It's telepathically talking to you. It's telepathically sending me messages. It's telepathically sending me pictures. As far as the government out here, guys, leave the government alone. This government with these secret bases and stuff like that, and an unlimited budget, which is the world already knows, they are tinkering with stuff, and that's their problem. A lot of stuff's going to go bad, and they know it. And a lot of stuff's going to go good, they think, for the creation of war. But I can tell you this, no matter what they do, and government, if you're listening, listen up. If you think by what you're doing you can create what is downstairs, if you are mentally trying to follow what the Bible calls Satan, then that's all you're going to do. Because trust me, Satan's Satan for a reason. He was slammed to hell for a reason. And it's because he wanted to own his own heaven. Well, that's Satan's heaven. And if you think Satan's going to shake your hand and when you get there and say, thank you, you did a good job, you're dead wrong. What it's going to do is it's going to torture you. And it's going to laugh. And it's going to continue to torture you. And it's going to have its demons torture you and rip you apart, shred by shred, put you back together, and do that for eternity. Now, I know you've heard all this from stuff in the Bible, but that's okay. The Bible is nothing more than a book that man has wrote. And trust me, if you were smart enough to tune in, which there is what somebody would call a channel that you can tune into, it's like a radio station. The only thing you're going to get from that, if you're going the wrong way, you're going to get ways to self-destruct yourself. Now, trust me, I've been watching you guys as far as the government on TV for a long, long time, 25 years. I've watched everything you put out as far as weaponry. I've watched everything you put out as far as, what you're trying to do. And I can guarantee you this, you're not going to get anywhere. How do I know this? Because of that channel that I'm tuned into. You can sit there and you can try all you want. You can have all the money in the world. You can have all the power in the world, but you're not going to do anything but self-destruct. And that's all I'm going to say to you government people. As far as the people that believe in UFOs, well, let's put it like this. If UFOs were real, the only thing they would do is come here and they would watch what we are doing. Yes, they'd be a little bit amazed because they don't probably have it on their planet. And they would understand what to take back to their world and not to do. But see, the thing of it is once they do that, they will self-destruct too. Because you can't change what is already done by the Creator. Now, who is the Creator? I don't know. It's a ball of energy. It's entity. It's an entity. Guys, get it. You'll never find it. You'll never blast a spaceship to it. Because the only way that you can get to it is the energy that's inside of all of us. See, inside of us, we are entities too. We are balls of energy. And when this body is done, we are released. And some of us are released the wrong way because of some of the things that people are out there doing. And those people know what they're doing. Now, the other part of us, we will experience whatever it is that it wants us to experience. Now, and some people call it heaven. Some people call it, in the Bible, it calls it heaven. But there again, there's a book that man has wrote. But trust me, if you go all the way back and you look at history as far as when Jesus was born and what part of life we know of that man, he was sent here as a human just like us. And what did man do to him? Man destroyed him. Now, if he was alive today, they would do the same thing. Or they would lock him up and they would throw him into a padded cell. No matter what he did. Or they would call him an alien because he had powers. No matter what he did. Man